There's lots of stuff to talk about. I think I've wanted to talk a lot about things that I think about. I guess sometimes I want to talk about things like recovery, how you live with anxiety stuff, and I don't mean to like live in a house. I mean like how you exist with other human beings. Things that I think about. How you interact with them. Sometimes I want to talk about things that I think about. Those are things I would talk about.
Hey guys, whenever I take a break, I spend a lot of time thinking, what am I going to say? What's my next point of view? Because it changes. I spend a lot of time just going deep inside myself and being very deep and self-absorbed.
Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
So, it's a funny thing can happen when you're doing videos online on YouTube, and I'm going to explain it to you in a metaphorical kind of a way. You know the feeling that you get when you meet someone who you're really, really into, and they like you back because, you know, you're cool. But then you start to feel like you need to do things to make sure that this person stays interested. Things that you wouldn't have done when you first met them and you were also laid back and cool. But now that they like you, you feel like you need to do these things. And the frustrating thing about it is that when everything falls apart, a lot of it's on you because you completely changed into this other person. I'm sure that there's some sort of professional term for this. I call it being a chicken shit. And I'm not saying I haven't done it, because I've done it a lot of times. And I just turned my windshield wipers on. The other day I was browsing through my video archives here, mostly actually just looking for links that were broken, old annotations that needed to be taken down. I saw a lot of that. I saw a lot of old collection videos for products that no one can buy anymore. I also saw a lot of videos that I watched and I thought, oh, I wish I could just re-edit that, or I wish that I could refilm that, knowing now what I know about lighting and having a better camera and sound. The setup's a lot different than it was 5 years ago, which is when I started making videos. When I did start making videos, I'd already been watching people like Lauren Luke and Sam and Nick at Pixies, who at the time I couldn't tell apart, which I think is funny now because they look so different from one another. Wayne was making videos, but I don't think he'd made like a talkie yet. All I knew is he was this guy who had mostly good taste in music, who didn't talk, and I just wanted him to knock me up, or vice versa. What I'm getting at here is basically I started making video content. Because when you start making videos online, no one's watching, so you're just doing it for you. If you're very, very lucky, people actually start watching. You start interacting with people. It feels really good, I'm not gonna lie. And just like that relationship that you were in and you were changing because you felt like that's what you needed to do to keep the person interested, this happens in this situation too. You start listening to the things that people are asking for. You start maybe paying attention to things that other people are doing. And so you start doing things that you didn't necessarily expect to do. I'm not talking about some sort of donkey show in Tijuana or anything like that. But little by little, under the guise of being just nice and accommodating, you start to change. And before you know it, you kind of start to lose sight of what you were enjoying about it before when no one was watching. And it's not that you want to go back to nobody watching, but there's this fear that if you aren't accommodating, that, I don't know, that people will wander away. I've thought about periodically going back and either re-editing some of those older videos, refilming them entirely and uploading them. It's a possibility. And so if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may see some repeats, director's cuts. You might not. I'm not committed to it. It also sounds like a lot of work. So it might not happen.
I'm sorry I never learned your name. I'm sorry if I made anything embarrassing. Maybe it's all my fault and maybe it's not. Maybe I stole something and got caught. I shouldn't have used all my best lines. I shouldn't have shown